All right, so as we talked about in live yesterday, you're making some good progress here. Um, I did some subtle adjustments to the stomach, more so in the obliques, kind of getting this nice V coming out and dipping in before we see where her legs, her muscles for her fins would be, her tail. Um, Up here, I've kind of pushed in for that third where the deltoid would start coming in. I started to get a little bit of that overlap we discussed, shaped out the top of the rib cage more. And then with the arms, I started to get or put into place the linking that's happening as it goes down. So you can see the forearm goes over and wraps to this side, right? And that creates kind of this valley or groove that the bicep's going to sit inside of. And then same with the bottom forearm right here. If we go to the back of the arm, excuse me, we should see the bone coming to where your elbow is. And then right here, you should see that forearm kind of coming through. So I'd still want to accentuate the elbow right here. And because your arms are so straight, it's going to be a little more difficult to show that, but that bone comes pretty much straight off of where that elbow is. So you're going to have to, bring the elbow out a bit more and try to get more of a straight line coming down this back here. So my preferred method, I actually don't like the T-pose personally. It makes for faster rigging, but getting your binds and your weights painted correctly is a bit more difficult. So if you want to do a T pose, that's fine. I prefer a much more relaxed A, or something in between an A and a T pose. But and then with the neck, you want to get a better separation between where your trapezius are back here. Your mastoid's going to come all the way to the clavicle line. It does have a little piece that splits off here. So if you want to build out that area a bit and then soften it, that's fine. As discussed, I moved the ears forward a little bit. The back of the cranium, I did move up a little. I could even move up some more here. Back of that neck in now that I'm seeing that. That's the jaw. Let's bring the jaw in a little bit. So now that's about where I'd expect it. Maybe could go a little bit lower. So yeah, that's a lot of the changes I made. So keep working through the anatomy. It's getting a lot better. You can kind of see. Let me scrub back all the way. You can see with the arms, we're not getting that nice chaining. So as we go through and make some of these changes, I'll just kind of slowly scrub through so you can see all the spots I touched. At some point, I think I rounded out those hands maybe a little bit too. Yeah, there we go. You can see those changes to the forearms, adding in the bone structure a little bit. There we go. So yeah, keep up the good work. Just keep pushing and refining. Try to get that chaining in the arms going this week. Clean up the hands a little bit, and then work on those eye sockets as we discussed, along with pushing those ears forward and in a little bit, getting the back of the cranium worked out.